Time, why you punish me?
All praises to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's the Israelite prepper. I was thinking about time, and I have a question for you. None of us know exactly how long we're going to live. None of us know exactly how long we're going to be on this earth, how much time we have in this life. So, I wanted to ask a question. How many days do you think we have if we were to live from birth to 90 years old? From birth to 90 years old. How many days do you think that is? But for those who don't do quick maths in their head, I've already calculated it. And it's 32,850 days. Think about that for a little bit. 32,850 days from birth to 90 years old. Now, to some, if you think about it, it's not that much time. Some people are actually surprised. You're like, man, it seemed like it was a lot more than that. It just kind of goes to show you that, time is ultimately a perception. It's ultimately a perception. Say it with me. Time flies when you're stuck in traffic. It feels like time is forever. When you have a deadline, it seems like time is going fast. As you get older, it seems like time is speeding up. When you're younger, it seems like everything takes too long. It's a perception. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to put on your mind how little time we have. We really don't have that much. It's not that much to speak of. And so, what are you going to do with that time? See, what we have a bad habit of doing is putting things off into the future. Putting things off into the future. Full disclosure, I have been on this path of prepping and coming out of her, and I'm going to admit to you, I've wasted about a year of not doing anything towards my ultimate goal, which is to come out of her, my people, and to get into a community, start that community. It's because of procrastination, actually, and distractions. Procrastination and distractions. And I think what happens is that the enemy wants you to have the procrastinations and the distractions and stuff to have you waste time, so that you're never really on the path. You're never really doing it. And then the enemy can help you by putting thoughts in your head to help you justify why you're wasting time. Hey, I had to catch up on that season of Empire, some might say. I had to finish Sopranos, some might say. Oh, we get lost in this rabbit hole of social media. How many times you got on social media something and you wanted to look at one thing, and 45 minutes or an hour later, you're in this rabbit hole. See, I believe that a lot of these distractions are here by design. I believe they're here by design. And they're doing their job. It's working. It's working. Distractions. I admit I do get distracted sometimes. I do. But what some of us need to do is every day, every morning, remind ourselves of what we are supposed to do. It's kind of like when our ancestors, when they wore the fringes, when they wore the fringes and the tzitzit, to remind them of Torah, remind them, keep that vision ever before you. Keep that law ever before you so that that law can light your path every step. But keep it in front of you. Wasting time. Because we think we have so much of it. But I ask you again, how much time do we have? How much time do you have? None of us know. So how long are you and I going to behave in such a way that suggests that we think we have all the time in the world? It has to stop. It has to stop. At some point, we're going to have to realize, you know what? I better get on this because the Most High is affording me an opportunity to get prepared. He's affording me an opportunity to get prepared spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, whichever way you think He is trying to prepare you. This time of grace is an opportunity to get it done. I submit to you that if Noah would have procrastinated in that time when the Lord said, okay, go ahead and build an ark, and say he wasted a week, a month, a year or two, the flood would have still came. I mean, Noah was righteous, and he proved his righteousness, and he proved his faith by taking action. But if he didn't take action, the flood would have still came. If Lot wouldn't have moved his feet to get out of Gomorrah, procrastinated, wasted time, Sodom and Gomorrah would have still been destroyed. Now, as for you and I, we have an opportunity to get prepared. We have time. That's part of the grace. An opportunity to get your mind right, get your emotions right, and to come out of her, my people. So if the Most High is calling out to you and telling you to do something, delayed disobedience is still disobedience. Or I should say, delayed obedience is just like disobedience. How much time do you have?
Time